We are under the lights this evening as we set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. With Merrifield next to hit. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting second, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
The left fielder.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Strasburg on 1-1.
You know, you'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Acuna digs in now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, batting a robust .350. He also has 1 home run. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And another foul ball. To challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is into the box now. Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. 1 away. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Luis Robert becomes out number 2 this inning. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. To third. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. In now, Pete Alonso. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now here it comes. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone. And
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Carlos Correa.
1-1 home.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And it's fouled away. Rizzo aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. With Merrifield next to bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he's safe. Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 1-1. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ball even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Last half of the second set to go, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Fastball too high, ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers.
That is set. The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Devers, right field and carrying well. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it's going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. So now to the plate, Tom Murphy. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Adalberto Mondesi. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is top of the third set to get underway. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Yorgan Alvarez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout. A big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position. So he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Miguel Andujar.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Now back, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and there's one away. One out now in the Houston third, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Kershaw now on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here's the 1-1. Hard liner to center field. Acuna is going to have room out there as he... New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now back.
To the plate now, Carlos Correa. 3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He drew a walk his first time up. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now another 2-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
The second baseman.
At the plate now, Whit Merrifield. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Santana is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
1-1. Here it is. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Francisco Lindor. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and the runner back easily. Here's another 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Fouled off. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in, Danny Santana. He singled his last time up. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Tom Murphy. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Number 27.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. Kershaw comes set. 2-2 pitch on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup. John Lester, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. All even now, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Santana has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Miguel Andujar is on deck, and he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Well, right back at Lester on the mound, and he'll flip it onto first. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Luis Robert. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. ready with another 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. 2 balls and a strike to count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Now batting. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Madison Bumgarner takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. There's Merrifield on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2. The 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Well, right back at Lester on the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Into the box, Carlos Correa. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Last time through was a base hit. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting. The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael
At the plate, Rafael Devers. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Fastball right back to the mound. He'll send it on over to first, and a big out there as that keeps the runner anchored at third with 2 away now. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. A match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now back. Yordan.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. The ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Austin Pruitt takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. 1 down. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Now batting. Carlos Correa.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Big spot here. First and second. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Striding in for Houston, Luis Robert. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Bumgarner's ready. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. At the plate now, Pete Alonso is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Soler going back at the track. The wall. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Zach Britton takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
To the plate now, Franmil Reyes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Francisco Lindor would be next. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Acuña's there for it, and the inning is over. New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. Beautiful diving stop. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Digging in and looking for more, Gio Urshela. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. 2-1, here it is. Into center field, line drive base hit. In now, Yordan Alvarez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now. Jorge Soler, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And the count will be full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Brian Abreu gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth. Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. Two away. So a runner at second, two down now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Anthony Rizzo.
A ball and two strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 0, Adam.
Next up for the Stros, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Center fielder.
Now in the box, Danny Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. At the plate, Tom Murphy. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. He's got it. There's Merrifield. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon is under it. One away. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Slapped hard the opposite way. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 3-1. Gio Urshela would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Runners off for second. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the speed threat, Adalberto Mondesi. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So digging in now, Luis Robert has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. At the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And game 5 will go to the home side. They've taken the lead in the series 3-2.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Houston Astros now take a 3-2 lead in this league championship series. Brian Abreu is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.